Kicking off the year for Great Plains. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to CM Aviation. Hope you're having a fantastic day today. And today we have a very exciting January 2025 Great Plains International Airport update for you all. I hope each and every one of you are excited to dive into this today. As we kick off a brand new year at Great Plains, we have so many amazing changes coming, but in this update particularly, so many new models and overall just so much to dive into here today. It's going to be absolutely fantastic update. Let's not waste any further time, everybody, and go ahead and get started here with the new model. Delta Airlines Boeing 767-300ER coming in right now from Honolulu, heading out to Atlanta. So certainly starting off strong and coming in hot. Got a McConnell KC-135 making some local flights around the area. An American A319 coming in from Wichita, now going to be making a flight to Los Angeles International. United ERJ-175 coming in from Newark, now is going to be making a flight today out to Columbus. Sun Country Boeing 737-800 coming in from Minneapolis on turnaround. Got an American A321 America West coming in from Washington National, now going out to Austin. And a CRJ-700 currently coming in from New Orleans, and now is going to be making a flight to Milwaukee. United 737 MAX 9 coming in from Las Vegas, now getting ready to head out to Mexico City. And we got this American Eagle ERJ-170 coming in from Minneapolis, and now it's going out to Oklahoma City. Got the McCord case, this is a C-17. This is currently heading back out to Washington State. And we even got a USA DC-8 for fun, which is just doing some local flights. Same here for this Gulfstream G5, also doing some local flights. You got a C-130 right there, currently making a flight in from Teterboro. So, no, I'm just kidding. He's coming from the New Jersey Air Force Base, so looking strong there. Delta 717 heading out to Providence, came in from Salt Lake City. Got an American 737 coming in from New York John F. Kennedy, now going out to Harry Reid. Got a Learjet 75 coming in from Cincinnati, and now it's going to be heading over to Omaha, Nebraska. Endeavor CRJ-900 coming in today from Grand Rapids, and now getting ready for Cincinnati. Got a Republic E-175 coming in from Indianapolis, and now it's getting ready for Traverse City. And got a Piedmont 321 coming in from Boston today, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Miami. And we got California 1, which is currently taxiing out for Orlando and came in earlier from Tucson. So looking sharp for all of those aircraft. Let's go ahead and jump over to some more American, but first we got some taxiways like this American US Airways Retro coming in from Dallas Fort Worth, and now it's getting ready for Houston George Bush. Got a UPS 767 coming in from Louisville today. And got a Frontier A320neo coming in from Austin today, and now getting ready for Providence. Got this ERJ-175 coming in from San Francisco, and now it's heading out to Cleveland. And we got a PC-12, which is trying to do a wheelie, but anyway, going to be making a flight today out to Little Rock and came in from Jackson, Mississippi. Got an American 777-200 coming in from Philadelphia, and now it's going to be making a flight today out to San Juan. Got an American 737 coming in from Atlanta, now it's getting ready for Seattle. And an American 787 coming in from Dallas, and now it's getting ready to go out to Helsinki. We got an Alaska Salmon people here on the hard stand, waiting for a gate, came in from Seattle. All these are waiting on gates, by the way, besides this one, which is sitting idle, but will be going out to Austin here in a few hours. American A319 coming in from Portland, Oregon. And a 737 coming in from Tulsa, now it's going to be making a flight today out to Detroit. This A321's coming in from West Palm Beach, and now it's going to be getting ready to head out to Portland, Maine. Very nice. A321 Neo coming in from St. Louis, now getting ready for San Diego. And we got this United 737 waiting on the gate after coming in from Houston George Bush. Let's go ahead and just start with the far gates over there. Got an American 320 currently coming in today from Boston, now it's going to be making a flight today out to Denver. 319 with Shotcut coming in from Tampa, now heading out to Raleigh-Durham. 320 coming in from Toronto, now it's getting ready for San Jose del Cabo. 737-800 coming in from San Francisco, and now it's getting ready for Tampa. We got a 787-9 heading out to Madrid after coming in from, let's bring him in from Sao Paulo. 737-800 coming in from Phoenix, and now it's getting ready to head over to Nashville. 787-8 coming in from Anchorage, and now it's getting ready to make a flight today over San Jose del Cabo, so that's a really impressive seasonal flight. 737-800 coming in from Omaha, and now it's getting ready to head over to San Diego. And we got an A321 coming in from Tampa as well, and now it's getting ready for Richmond. And an ERJ-175 heading out to Norfolk after coming in from Fort Myers, so certainly looking very strong. The other concourse has plenty of action, like that Envoy 170 Retro coming in from Minneapolis, and now it's going to be making a flight today heading over to Columbus. We got the Astrojet 737 coming in from San Antonio. Now it's heading out to Albuquerque. Got an E319 coming in here from, sorry about that, everybody, El Paso. And now it's going to be making a flight today out to Reno. And then we have this 737 MAX 8. This aircraft is currently coming in today from, let's see here. Sorry, there's so many routes. Just taking a little bit of a breather here. Sacramento. And now it's going to be making the flight today over to Jacksonville. Here's the 737-800 heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth after coming in today from Phoenix. And we got an A321 coming in here from Mexico City. And now it's going to be making the flight today over to Puerto Vallarta. Here's an Airbus A320, which is currently making the flight in today from San Francisco, and now it's going to be heading out to Charlotte. And then we have this Medal of Honor A321 making the flight today from Fort Lauderdale, and now it's going to be making a flight over to San Antonio. And we got 3 more main lines, the 737 making a flight in from Milwaukee, and now it's going to be heading out to San Jose, California. And an E319 with Sharklets coming in from Louisville, and now it's going to be getting ready for Washington National. And a 737 MAX over there as well, which is currently making the flight today, coming in from Orlando, and now it's going to be loading up for Miami. So certainly a strong lineup of aircraft over there. So we don't get too burnt out on American, let's just go ahead and work back over and start with some of these Delta aircraft. 757 heading out to Atlanta after coming in from Minneapolis. SkyTeam 737 making a flight in from Austin, and now it's going to be heading out to Denver. Here's an A321neo. Currently some jet bridge work going on as well, by the way. So just imagine Air Stairs just unfortunately on time constraint and ran out of time to set it all up. Here's a 321Q though, heading out to Seattle after coming in from Washington National. Got an E175, which is making the flight to Jacksonville after coming in today from Destin Fort Walton Beach. Here's a 767-400, which is going to be making the flight today out to London Heathrow. It came in earlier today from Paris Charles de Gaulle. And the A350 is going to be coming in from Seoul today, and now is going to be heading out to Honolulu. So certainly a nice variety of routes. Delta 738 with scimitars coming in from Raleigh. Now it's going to be heading out to Tampa. 220, which is coming in from Seattle, and now it's heading out to Portland. Got a 757-200 coming in from Atlanta, and now it's flying out to Detroit. And a 717 on the far side over there coming in from Syracuse, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Cleveland. Let's go ahead and bounce over to the next pillar. So we got a 220-300, which is currently coming in from Detroit, and now it's going to be making a flight to New York LaGuardia. Got an Airbus E320, which is coming in here from, let's see, I'm liking the sounds of Chicago O'Hare, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Traverse City. Got the 220-100 coming in today from Portland, and now it's going to be making a flight over to Cincinnati. And got this A318, which is making a flight in from Fort Lauderdale, and now it's heading over to Portland. And a 737-900ER coming in from Houston, and now it's going to be heading up to Newark. Got a 77200 coming in from Denver, and now it's heading out to San Francisco. And another one coming in from Los Angeles, and it's going to be doing a turnaround there. 737 MAX 8 coming in from St. Louis, and now it's heading over to Austin. And then we got the 737-700, which is making a flight in from San Antonio, and now it's heading out to Washington Dulles. And an A320 with a failure on the jet bridge there, but that's okay. Coming in from Raleigh, and now it's going to be heading out to Calgary. And let's do the other pillar here. We got a 320 making a flight in from Newark, and now it's heading over to Phoenix. Got a 737 MAX 10 coming in from Las Vegas, and now it's going to be making a flight to Orlando. A 757-200 coming in from San Diego, and now it's heading on to Anchorage and getting jet bridge attached to the 753, which is making the flight in, from Skyley's Airport, and now it's going to be making another service over to Boston. And 777-300ER, which is coming in from London Heathrow, is now going to be heading over to Sydney. And the 767-400 is coming in today. That jet bridge just kind of sneaked away from me there. I apologize about those couple. Then anyway, this one is going to be making a flight in from Los Angeles, and now it's heading over to Sao Paulo. Got a 319, which is currently making a flight today in from San Diego, and now it's going to be heading on over to Vancouver. And can't talk. Got a 757-200 with the California livery, which is coming in today. I have too many 757s in here. We need some new 757 routes. Phoenix, and now it's going to be making a flight to Dallas-Fort Worth. A variety of regional jets over there. Got a Commuter 145 making a flight today, over to St. Louis after coming in from Eagle Vale. CRJ 200, which is currently coming in after a flight from Wichita. Now it's going to be heading out to Memphis. CRJ 700, which is currently coming in from Pittsburgh, and now it's going to be heading on over to New Orleans. And we got one more CRJ 550 this time coming in from Grand Rapids, and now it's going to be making a service to South Bend. So certainly looking nice for those aircraft. let's go ahead and transition to the other side here real quick. And if you're enjoying the video, I hope all of you are, feel free to consider subscribing, very much appreciated, and liking the video and sharing the Great Plains Model Airport with all your friends. Love making this airport and love for every model aircraft collector to get a chance to see it. Okay, let's go ahead and get started over there. So you got a CRJ 200, which is coming in from Traverse City, and now it's gonna be heading out to Columbus. And then we have a CRJ 900 coming in from Birmingham, and now it's going out to San Diego. We've got a CRJ 700 coming in from Raleigh, and now it's gonna be heading over to Providence. And let's see, we got a CRJ 200, which is coming in right now. I might have got the wrong route sheet, but anyway, this aircraft is currently making a flight today from Burlington, and now it's gonna be heading out to Albany. And you got CRJ 700 right there for Delta coming in from, let's see, Springfield, and now it's gonna be getting ready to head over to Amarillo. And you got a United ERJ 170 right there coming in from Billings, and now it's gonna be loading back up for Grand Junction. And there's a 175 pulling in after a flight from Corpus Christi. This aircraft's now gonna be heading out to Albuquerque. Got some main lines here, Delta 737 coming in from Los Angeles, now it's heading out to Medford, Oregon. And you got a 737-900ER coming in from El Paso, now it's gonna be getting ready for Juneau. Got a 737-800, which is currently coming in from Missoula, and now it's gonna be heading on over to Newark. A220-100 coming in from JFK, and now it's getting loaded up today for Tampa. And got a 220, that's a 300, which is currently coming in from Melbourne, Florida, and now it's gonna be heading over to Key West. Got a Saudia 787-10 landing in here from Jeddah, so of course we absolutely love to see that. And let's go ahead and jump back into our American Airlines. But first, to continue some variety, let me go ahead and show you some international carriers today. So you got a British Airways A380 coming in from London Heathrow, of course. And we have the Royal Jordanian 787 coming in from Amman, Jordan. Got a Qantas 787-9 coming in from Sydney, Australia. And we got this beautiful Qatar 777-300ER coming in from Doha. So definitely expect enhancements over here later on. And I'll also talk about the expansion that I teased that in the last video because unfortunately it got delayed for a couple of reasons. Okay, let's start with American 787-8, which is currently making a flight today from Madrid, and now it's gonna be heading back out there. You got this Boeing 777-200ER, which is currently coming in from Paris, and it will be making a turnaround. Some of these have been doing turns lately. It's been pretty interesting. This 787-9 will not be a turn though, as it's coming in from Miami, and now it's gonna be heading onwards to Kahului. We got a 777-300 right here coming in from Hong Kong, and now it's getting ready for Sydney. The One World 777-200 is coming in today from, let's see, so many routes, Shanghai, and now it's gonna be making it out to Sao Paulo. And then this 777-200ER is actually just gonna be making a quick hop to Charlotte. So nice to get a couple domestic flights in there too. The main line continues. We got 10 of them or so here. So we got this PSA 321 coming in from Phoenix, now it's going out to Albuquerque. The 320 coming in from Houston George Bush, now it's going out to Jacksonville. A Allegheny A321 coming in from New Orleans, and now it's getting ready for Charleston, South Carolina. And we have an A320 coming in from Des Moines, and now it's going to be heading out to Dallas-Fort Worth. Here is an Boeing 737 MAX for American coming in from Washington National, now it's getting ready for Fort Lauderdale. Got a Delta 175 taking a long way around after coming in from Birmingham. This aircraft's now going out to Columbia, South Carolina. An American one coming in from Lincoln, Nebraska, and now it's going over to Joplin, Missouri. And then we have this American A321, which is currently coming in from Minneapolis, and now it's going to be making a flight over to San Diego. You're getting a bunch of San Diego here this year. And let me do the first half of these. So you got a Everett's Air Cargo MD-80, which is doing some local flights. DHL 737 freighter coming in from Cincinnati. Primary 737 freighter coming in from Cincinnati. And a Mary Star 757 coming in from Miami. And we got an Eastern Boeing 777, which came in from Kansas City, and they're repairing the engine, although I think they could have put it in a little bit better place so it didn't look quite as bad. Got an Alaska 737 MAX 9 coming in from Portland. And an ERJ 175 coming in from Boise. And an American 737 coming in from Denver, and now it's going to Vegas. And a One World 737 coming in from San Antonio, and now it's going to be going out to Mobile, Alabama. Getting ready to push, we got a 737 MAX 8 coming in from Philadelphia, and now it's heading out to New York John F. Kennedy. An A321Q coming in from Boston, and now it's going to be making the flight to Portland, Oregon. Got the Chrome Livery 737, which is coming in today from, oh man, so many choices. Little Rock, and now it's going to be heading out to Nashville. An A321, which is coming in today from Sioux Falls, and now it's going to be making a flight out to St. Louis. A320, which is coming in today from Shreveport, and now it's going to be heading over to Wilmington, North Carolina. Let me go ahead and move us down a little bit. Volaris A320 Neo coming in from Guadalajara. Alaska 737-700, this one's heading to Seattle. And you got the Cancer American A321, which is coming in today from Boston. And let's see here. So we're on the Air Cal. And this aircraft's currently making a flight today out to Minneapolis. American A319 with Shotcut heading out to Cleveland. Reno Air 737 heading over to Indianapolis. And we have the normal livery here coming in from, let's see, Columbus, Ohio. And we have this ERJS 175 coming in from Chicago O'Hare, and now it's heading over to Sacramento. And another 175, ironically enough, coming in from Chicago too, but now it's going to be heading over to Buffalo, New York. So quite a nice variety there. And we got a Southwest 737, which is taxiing in from Minneapolis, and now it's going up to Tucson. And if you'd like to see any one of your local airports featured in one of these videos, please let me know. Bunch of regional jets here for American. So we're starting with the CRJ-900 coming in from Salt Lake City. Now it's going out to Los Angeles. No, I'm just playing. It's going out to Omaha. And then we got a 145 coming in from Marquette, and now it's going out to Duluth. We got a CRJ-900 with the GP that's a little close, coming in from San Angelo, and now it's going out to Amarillo. That was 700, by the way, sorry. There's another 700 making a flight in from Grand Forks, and now it's going to be making it over to Pierre. And we have a 145, which is currently coming in from Dodge City, and now it's going to be getting ready for Manhattan, Kansas. This CRJ-900 is currently coming in from El Paso, and now it's going to be heading over to Jackson. That was a 900, 700, and then a 200 next. 700 is coming in from Great Falls, and now it's going to be heading over to Bozeman. And the 200 is making the flight in today from, excuse me, I'm sorry. This aircraft's coming in from Fargo, and now it's going to be heading out to Aberdeen, South Dakota. So a couple of new services started there. I got to turn the heat down. I'm sorry, everybody. They're keeping it really chilly downstairs, and it's getting too hot up here. So let's continue with the CRJ-700, which is making the flight today in from Louisville, and now it's going to be heading over to Birmingham. CRJ-700 coming in from Memphis, now heading over to, let's see, Charleston. Air Wisconsin CRJ-200 coming in from Greenville, and now it's going to be heading over to Baltimore. Contour 145 here kind of out of nowhere. This aircraft's making an essential air service to, let's go with, I'm trying to think of this a city for them, but just pick your favorite EAS city just for fun on that one. CRJ-900 coming in from Springfield, now it's going to be making a flight to Colorado Springs. CRJ-900 coming in from Lake Charles, and now it's going to be heading over to Pensacola. ERJ-145 coming in from Panama City, and now it's heading over to, excuse me, so many flights. Flagstaff, and then one more. This one's coming in from, Rochester, New York, and now it's going to be heading out to Rochester, Minnesota, so quite fitting. Let's get these taxiers like this Challenger 300, which is doing a local flight around the area. Piedmont 145 coming in from Duluth, and now it's heading out to Minot, North Dakota. You get an F-22 taxiing around the area, doing some local flights, and another shape place, this Gulfstream, which is also doing some local flights too. I'm just kidding, that one's heading out to Teterboro. And then we have this Alaska 737-900 ER One World heading out to Seattle too. Actually, let's go with Washington Reagan for him. American 737 heading on to Dallas Fort Worth, came in from Chicago O'Hare. And then back to our cargoes, UPS MD-11 coming in from Louisville. And we got our cargo push, so FedEx push rather. 757 coming in from Indianapolis, 767 coming in from Newark, and 777 coming in from Memphis. So pretty cool to see all those. Got the bare metal 747 here, and this aircraft is currently making the flight today, coming in from, excuse me, let's see, how about Honolulu, for good measure. Kalita 767 freighter, which is making the flight today out to Cincinnati. The Polar, however, is going to be heading out to Los Angeles, came in from Miami. And we got the Air Canada cargo, which is coming in from Vancouver, and now is heading out to Toronto. So yeah, we're making really good time here. Very nice. I know these updates are very long, and especially when it's the hub airlines, it can get a little repetitive. So just trying to keep up the pace a little bit for y'all. So hopefully it's been a great update so far, but we're going to go hit up Southwest, the low-cost carriers, and round it out with the internationals. Starting right here with the Continental 737-900ER for United, coming in from Houston, getting ready for Tampa. We got a 550 waiting for the gate. Made the flight today in from, let's see, Amarillo, and now it's heading over to Shreveport. We got Air Force One right here, taxiing around, heading back to Andrews. Got a 175, and this aircraft's currently coming in today from Rapid City, and now it's going to be heading out to Cheyenne. Got a Delta A321, which is making the flight today, coming in from San Antonio, and now it's going to be making the flight to Dallas. A Muma 1, which is currently making the flight today in from Los Angeles, and now it's going to be heading over to San Francisco, Oakland particularly. Here's the Allegiant A320 heading over to St. Petersburg and came in earlier from Gulf Shores, so that's a really cool new establishment to get to utilize. Spirit A320 making the flight today, coming in from Fort Lauderdale, and now it's going to be heading over to Las Vegas. Apologies about the gates, these just fell over for whatever reason, I'm not sure why, but we'll fix them as we go. So here's the Desert Max 8 coming in from Dallas Love Field, now it's heading out to Chicago Midway. Here's this 737-700 making a flight in from Houston Hobby, and now it's heading out to Omaha. I can see why that one fell so easily, but we're doing our best. And then we got New Mexico 1, which is coming in from Las Vegas today, and now it's going to be heading over to Boston. And then trying to fix all these gates here on the 737 MAX 8, which is making a flight today, coming in from Austin, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to, New York LaGuardia. Nevada 1, which is making a flight today, coming in from Jacksonville, and now it's going to be going to Sacramento. 737-800 making the flight in from Minneapolis, and now it's going to Tampa. And we got the 737-700 making the flight today, coming in from Ontario, and now it's going to be going over to Tucson. Okay, 737-700 making a flight in from Des Moines, now it's going to be going on to El Paso. 737 MAX 8 making a flight in from Memphis, and now it's going to Raleigh. Got Missouri 1 making a flight today over to Detroit, and started in Omaha today. And Florida 1 right next to it, starting in Baltimore, and now it's going to be going to Islip. Got this 800 coming in from New Orleans, and now it's going to be going over to Oklahoma City. And this MAX 7 coming in from Midland, and now it's going to be going to Houston George Bush. And here's this 700 coming in from San Diego, and now it's going to be jumping over to Birmingham. Illinois 1 making a flight today in from Buffalo, and now it's going to Cleveland. And a MAX 8 making a flight in from Dallas Love Field, and now it's going to be going to Tulsa. And then we have a 737-700, which is coming in from Chicago O'Hare, and now it's going out to Indianapolis. And we got the Canyon Blue Retro 737 MAX 8, which is making a flight in from Louisville, and now it's going to Nashville. So overall, looking very good for all those. Here we have a JetBlue A321, which is coming in from New York John F. Kennedy, and now it's going to be making a flight today, heading over to, Fort Lauderdale. You got this high-rise A320, making a flight today, coming in from Reagan, and now it's going out to Boston. I knew every single time there's always an aircraft that just kind of gets out of line, so it's tough to, there's always at least one. But anyway, Sun Country 737. This aircraft's heading out to Minneapolis too, came in from San Jose del Cabo. JetBlue A220 is currently making the flight today, heading over to Los Angeles, and came in earlier from Orlando. Got Griswold the Bear on the other side here by it was honestly by mistake, but it's all common use anyway. So anyway, this aircraft is currently making a flight today up to Dallas and came in from Ontario. We got an Allegiant A319 coming in from LAX, and now is going to Jacksonville. And got the MAX 8, which is really cool to see. This aircraft's coming in from Orlando Sanford, and we'll be heading right back there. And got the A319 down there, which is coming in from Boise. Very cool route. Spirit A319, which is making a flight today from Los Angeles, and now it's going to be heading over to Houston, George Bush. Got the Avelo 737-800 coming in from New Haven. So nice turnaround there for that aircraft. Got some Frontiers. Apologies about the ramp here. Once again, just ran out of time. Got the Frontier Baja the Whale Shark, which is making a flight in from Phoenix, and now it's going to Houston, George Bush. Pike the Otter coming in from Miami, and now it's going to Baltimore. Got the Poppy the Prairie Dog, which is making the flight in from Tampa, and now it's going to New York LaGuardia. Flower to Hummingbird, new aircraft here. This one is coming in from Minneapolis, and now it's going on to, let's see. He's staying idle. He needs maintenance. A321neo coming in from Baltimore as well, but actually Washington Dulles this time, and now it's going to be going to New Orleans. Got Eddie and Edwin the Penguins, which is currently making a flight in from Seattle, and now it's going to be heading over to Portland, Maine. And then we got Wilbur to Whitetail, which is currently just hanging out idle, and he'll be heading out to Denver here in a little bit. Got Jack the Rabbit here as well in the A340-600, just kind of, providing some supplemental case. And then feel free to pick wherever you want all of these GA aircraft to go. Just thought it'd be fun kind of do it this way for different. And we got this Gulfstream right here, which is looking strong after coming in today from Fort Lauderdale, heading out to Miami Upalapa, is that the airport name? And then you got JSX ERJ-145, which is making a longer flight out to Phoenix Sky Harbor today, so looking very sharp for those. Okay, I think we have this mat remaining, so let me go ahead and bounce around and get a better vantage point. But again, I really hope all of you have enjoyed the airport update so far today. It's really fun to make these. And just, once again, let me know what you think of the pace. Do you like it faster, slower? Maybe just a touch slower is probably about right. Just once again, there's so many aircraft, and I know the light's not very good, so it's probably not the prettiest to look at for extended periods of time. So just trying to take that all into consideration. Let's do the taxiway all the way around, and then we'll do the SkyTeam carriers, and then we'll finish with the Star Alliance and non-partner carriers. Okay. Delta 737 making a flight today from macro mode, and that's where it's going. Hawaiian 787-9, of course, to Honolulu. We love to see that. Came in from Kahului earlier, so that's really cool. Got that United 175, which is making a flight today out to Reno and came in earlier from, let's go with Albuquerque for him. And then we got a Delta CRJ-900, which is taxiing out for departure today to Medford, Oregon, and came in earlier from Tucson. Got the Radia 787 heading out to wherever they're based at, somewhere in the Middle East, I think. American A319, which is going out to Spokane today and came in from Great Falls. Or that's a little much. That's a little much. Let's go with the Midland for him. And then Triple Crown 1 on the 737-800 coming in from Denver, and now is going to be making a flight today out to another big Southwest operation in Tampa. Okay, let's back up a little bit. Here we go. Air Canada A320 Jets, that is. And this one's heading out to Calgary, came in from Regina. And here we have a Delta E321. This aircraft's currently making a flight today in from Nashville. And now it's going to be heading over to Charleston, South Carolina. Got the Air TD Nui 77-9 coming in from Taipei. So we love to see that. And we do have several new international aircraft for this update. I don't think I put them all on here just to keep some variety up. So yes to that. But we're starting with the Kuwait E330-800 Neo, my first one of these, which is really cool, coming in from Kuwait. So we love to see that. I'm forgetting their city name. And then we got the UPS 757-200 freighter, which is coming in today after a flight from Albuquerque, now getting ready to head out to Jackson, Mississippi today. So love to see it. Turkish 787-9, of course, from Istanbul. Really great looking model here. And we got the Lufthansa A350-900, which is taxiing out from Munich today. So it came in from there earlier. So looking strong. Here's a CRJ-200 for United as well, which is currently coming in from Regina as well, which is a crazy new route from Denver. And now it's going to be making a flight today out to Grand Forks, so looking strong for him. Got the Edelweiss A340-300 coming in from Zurich, looking very nice. And let's go ahead and get these taxiing aircraft over here. Got the LATAM 767-300ER coming in from Sao Paulo. And the Avianca A320 Taka Retro coming in from San Salvador. Got the Cayman 737 MAX 8. Did I write this one? Or let's see. I guess I didn't. Okay. Grand Island, maybe? I'm forgetting. It's been so long. It's been so long. I think it's Grand, maybe, of sorts, but you all know what I'm talking about. Spirit A320, which is making the flight today in from Philadelphia, and now it's going to Chicago O'Hare. WestJet 737-700 coming in from Saskatoon, and now it's going out to Calgary. Air India Boeing 777-300ER heading out to New Delhi, of course. Southwest 737-800 coming in from Detroit, and now it's going to Indianapolis. Got a Delta CRJ-900 over there coming in from, let's go with, how about Harrisburg, and now it's going to be making a flight today over to Traverse City. And then this ERJ-170 is Republic coming in from Tallahassee, and now it's going to be going on to Moline, Illinois today, which I think they have Delta service, pretty sure. ANA 787-9 coming in from Tokyo, of course. And then we got the United 737-300, which is making the flight in from LAX on turnaround. This American 737 is coming in from, let's see, Long Beach, yes, and now it's going back out to Santa Ana. Delta 737-300 coming in from Detroit. And now we can do our SkyTeam I do also want to mention that unfortunately it took way longer than expected to get the layover layout. So an expansion that's your hint for the Star Alliance expansion, that will be here in the next couple of months or so, probably March, but we'll see. So just so much going on here, and unfortunately I will not have immediate access to my setup on a regular basis anymore moving in 2025. So with that said, gotta keep it somewhat open-ended, but I'm hopeful for March. Okay, Korean Air. Also, I apologize about this light. It's so rough. Obviously, you all know that I love sunlight, but it was literally every day that I was getting ready to want to set this up and get ahead, I had conflicts, and it was all sunny. Like, it's November and December of 24 where almost every day was sunny, and then we just had like 2-3 day snaps through those 2 months of clouds, and this is one of those. So tough times. But anyway, Korean Air Boeing 787-9, which is making the flight in from Seoul. I'm going to be heading back out there. And we got the Virgin Atlantic 787-9 coming in from London Heathrow, of course, looking super sharp. Got the Alitalia Boeing 777-300ER flying 1 of 2 daily to Rome, looking very nice. KLM Boeing 777-300ER, which is currently coming in from Amsterdam. Absolutely love to see it. You got the ITA A330-200 as well, and this aircraft's coming in from Rome on that second daily flight. So last but certainly not least, let's finish it out strong here with our internationals here at the gates. So you got the WestJet Saab 340 coming in, or I think that's technically retired now, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, he's making a flight today, coming in from Calgary, and now it's going to be heading over to, I want to send him to Winnipeg. And got the Air Canada A220. Let's bring that down a little bit. There we go. Which is currently making a flight today, coming in from Toronto, and now it's going to be heading over to Halifax. Got the Air Canada Rouge A321 making a flight today, coming in from St. John's, and now it's going to be going out to Montreal. Sorry about the engine there. Flair 737 MAX 8 coming in from Calgary. And then we got this Swoop 737-800 heading out to Edmonton and came earlier from Vancouver. This one also got in Edmonton, the WestJet 737-800, and came earlier today from Addis Abasford. And here's a Scimitar 737-800 coming in from Toronto, and now it's going to Vancouver. Viva Airbus A320, this aircraft's coming in from Cabo, and now it's heading out to Guadalajara. Their new livery looks really nice, by the way. Volaris A320 making a flight in from Monterrey, and now it's going out to Cozumel. And we have the Aeromexico 737-800 coming in from Tulum, and now it's going out to Cancun. And the Copa 737 MAX 9 coming in from Panama City. And a Caribbean 737 MAX 8 coming in from, I don't think it's St. George, Port-au-Prince. I think it's Port-au-Prince. I think that's it. Port of Spain or Port-au-Prince. It's one of those. I'm really close there. I'm in the right ballpark, I think. Okay, wide bodies, finishing it out. We have the China Southern A380 coming in from Skylys Airport, and I'm forgetting the short airport name, but it was really nice. Not her airport, but the airport where China Southern normally flies in from. I got the Emirates A380, which is making the flight today in from Dubai, of course. That's 1 daily right now, so pretty solid. New model here for the lineup, the Malaysia A380 heading out to Kuala Lumpur, looking very nice. And then, yeah, get started with the new lineup, man. So many cool aircraft, and they'll be nice in the next update, hopefully better lighting. So we got the Star Alliance Ethiopian A350-900 coming in from, of course, I can't think of come on, let me think of it here. Give me just a second. I'm thinking of it. It's going to come to my mind. Darn it. I want to say Addis Abasford. I think that's it. I can't believe that I'm second guessing myself, but I think it's Addis Abasford. I'm pretty sure. So not the one in Canada, because that's, or not that, it's a similar name to that, but I can't think of what it is. Dang it, you all know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna have to check that afterward, but I know that I'm really close. I just can't think of what the actual correct pronunciation is off the top of my head. Singapore A350 at long last, really glad to have this, of course, coming in from Singapore. They were a nice missing piece, so we'll get them a better concourse facility here in the coming months along with all these. And the EVA Air Boeing 777-300ER is coming in right now, from Taipei, looking very strong. And Aer Lingus A330 coming in from Dublin, looking very nice, 1 daily right now. Condor A330neo coming in from Frankfurt, catch that 3 times a week, pretty strong. Cebu Pacific Airbus A330neo coming in from Cebu. That's a really cool new service, so very happy to get to feature that. Etihad Airbus A350-1000 coming in from Abu Dhabi, looking very good. Hainan Airlines A350 coming in from, let's see, was I bringing them in from Beijing or Hong Kong? We'll just say Beijing for this particular one. Icelandair 757, one daily flight over to Reykjavik, looking very strong. And lastly, to round it out here for the first update for Great Plains here this year, we got the Air Canada 787-9, of course, coming in from Toronto and now doing the 5th Freedom flight over to LAX. So I really hope all of you enjoyed the Great Plains update today. Definitely really fun to continue to move forward here with the project. Now, obviously, this year we're going to have a bunch of really exciting momentum and awesome changes. Now, once again, there will be an expansion for the Star Alliance carriers. They're not getting left out. Just want to perfect it. And I don't want to make a little DIY setup yet. I want to progressively add that expansion in. So I did give you a hint earlier as of to what to expect regarding how it will be formatted. And I will say it's going to be somewhere on that side, which is kind of a given because there's only so much room. Otherwise, there's a little bit over there, but I have more ideas with that. So yeah, really excited for the year ahead here at Great Plains. It is a very exciting airport, and I hope all of you enjoyed the update very much. Again, apologies about the light and the lack of jet bridges and GSC, but I still hope all of you really enjoyed it anyway. It was really fun to make, and hopefully next update will be a little bit more in tune. With that being said, that'll do for today's video, everybody. Thank you all so much for watching. I want to thank each and one of you for watching. My name is Shotcut of Aviation. Take it easy, everybody. Stay safe. Trust process. Do love and love you do. My name is Shotcut of Aviation. I want to thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all soon as Shotcut of Aviation is signing off.